Mark Nightingale quickly rose to become a permanent fixture in both the British and international jazz trombone scenes. A gifted and natural improviser from a young age, he came up through the ranks of the British National Youth Jazz Orchestra to then move on to Trinity College of Music for his studies. Now a steady in the London scene, he has been a member of the European Broadcasting Union Orchestra and spent an extended stint with the BBC Big Band in the 1990s. Putting on his classical cap, he has toured internationally with the Royal Philharmonic Pops Orchestra. Mark is also a successful composer. His compositions range from educational pieces for young performers to full-blown works for big band and orchestra. The most startling revelation we received from Mark was his admission that he doesn't practice improvising. He also hates repeating himself and enjoys the challenge of playing something fresh every night. It is a genuine pleasure to welcome Mark Nightingale, a true gentleman in the world of jazz trombone, to Masters of Brass. Okay, Mark Nightingale, welcome to Masters of Brass.
Thank you, thanks for asking me.
Yeah, we're really tickled, Pink, that you had to take the time out of your day here at the ITF to talk to us and speak with us about your life and your music. What are your impressions of the ITF 2009 up to now?
I've very much enjoyed it. I always enjoy these events because it's meeting and contacting with trombone players of all different styles from all over the world. And it's amazing how varied people are, even within jazz or within classical music. There's so many different ways of approaching it. And it's great to hear all these wonderful musicians doing their thing. You know, it's an interaction of ideas, and it's wonderful. Yeah.
You've been very, very active here in the last 2 days. I mean, it's been a real whirlwind for you with public rehearsals, and there's a world premiere of a new piece of yours. And was that kosher, everything, to get everything done in such a short time?
I'm sort of used to working to a tight schedule, so yeah, it wasn't a problem.
Okay, great. And when did you start recording CDs under your own name then?
Well, I had a group which originated from within the ranks of the National Youth Jazz Orchestra called Bone Structure, which was 5 trombones and 4 rhythm, including the guitar. And we had a vocalist. But that was a great fun group. It was a vehicle for writing, and it was a great thing to learn about section playing and ensemble playing. And we decided to record an album in 1988, which we did, and I commissioned some arrangements, and it was a lovely time. And the guys played really well on the record. We didn't have a distributor for it, but we recorded it in a little studio in South London. And the engineer's father, who owned the studio, used to know Humphrey Littleton, the trumpet player. Mm-hmm. And he was in the car with Humph, apparently driving through the Blackwall Tunnel in London. And he said, have a listen to this group that we've just been recording around the studio. And he played it to Humph. And Humph said, oh, I'd like to put that out on my label. do remember a couple of gigs where I played a solo and I thought, wow, I wasn't really thinking of the process. It just sort of happened. How did that come out? And I think maybe that was the first feeling of something from within just finding its way out through me, through the horn, without any sort of mental processes getting in the way, or the instrument getting in the way. Mm-hmm. And which is what we strive to do. You know, we want to think of an idea and get it out through the end of the horn without anything getting in the way, in a trice. That's the object. Ideas straight to music. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I remember a couple of gigs. I don't know when they were. Just when that sort of happened for the first time, and I thought that's a great feeling.
Is that a feeling that you constantly have now?
Oh, I wish. No. I mean, that's what we strive to do. I think it's a higher percentage of times when it really, everything suddenly works now. But there's obviously still days where it takes more effort. You know, there's good and bad days. He always had a dream of making a trombone one day. That was one of the things he aspired to. And when he decided finally to do it, he used me as the guinea pig, you know. Uh-huh. He said, would you just blow a few combinations of things and just tell me what it feels like? So with my usual difficulty at expressing things, which is why I don't teach, I did. We spent a couple of years off and on doing it. And I'd say, yeah, this feels like this feels like that. I'd like it a bit more like this, a bit more like that. And eventually we came up with a trombone that we thought felt pretty good for what I wanted to do with it at the time, which was mainly solo. And it felt very light and responsive. The sound felt uniform all the way through. So that was the beginnings of it. Since then he's had other people going in, contributing their ideas, and he's come out with different models. And this actually isn't the one that I helped design in the first place. It's a slightly different model, which I find better for general use. Because I can be sitting playing third trombone one day and playing Tommy Dorsey solos the next day and playing fast jazz choruses the next day. I needed something that was going to cover all those eventualities. And this is great. This is the R10.